Good morning, guys. Welcome to my commute to the hospital. Only like 3 more days of this. My rotation ends on Friday. happy, happy New Year to everybody. This break has been so awesome. I don't even remember the last time I posted. Before Christmas, for sure, I think. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah, I think so. Sorry it's been so long, guys. You know, I only post about medical stuff, but it was really good. Christmas and New Year's, very good. I'm excited. I'm really excited for 2019. I feel like I was excited for 2018, but super excited for 2019. You know, the steps are coming. I graduate this year. Finally. I bet a lot of people said finally after I said that because it's been so long. The reason it's been so long is because the break I took for between second year and third year, but man, it's been too long. um, I made a few resolutions. I don't know people's opinions on that, if they're pro it or con it, or they're like, oh, it's BS, they'll never do it. But I've been pretty good with it. I've been, 2 years ago, I made a resolution to get into trading, like trading stocks. I've been doing it for 2 years. Like, maybe I don't do it every day, but I've made money off of stocks. I've used that money to do things. But what I'm saying is I made that New Year's resolution, I think it was 2 years ago, and I kept with it. Still doing it 2 years later. Last year I made a New Year's resolution to go to the gym more. I went quite a lot last year. I didn't go every day, but I'm in a lot better shape than I was last year. Um, so I think I'm good at it, is what I'm trying to say. When I make a New Year's resolution, I kind of stick with it. So this one isn't this year. I didn't make like life changing ones. I go to the gym every day, like I'll still work out as much as I do now. I did decide to switch it up a little bit more though, like switch out the workout routines, work on the diet more, etc., etc. I don't think I'm trying to lose any weight, just like tone up where I'm at now. I did gain a lot of muscle in 2018. I'm kind of happy about that. My back is strong, my arms are strong. Yeah, my legs are strong. My legs are super strong. I'm trying to remember my leg press numbers, but 200 I think was my leg press. I don't know why I want to say 210 on leg press, but I can leg press a lot now. I'm super excited about that because last year, like before 2018, I could never. Anyway, um, this year it's more like smaller things. Like I went to a painting class and I really enjoyed the painting class. So instead of keep paying for these painting classes, freaking school bus. Uh, Instead of keep paying for these painting classes, it was like the paint and sip thing that I did. Those are like 45 a piece, approximately 40 a piece, I guess, depending on where you go. I just decided to buy paint supplies. So there's online tutorials. I know you guys probably heard of Bob Ross. He does a lot of online tutorials. There's another guy, Jason. Last name starts with an M, I think. I started following him. So there's people who paint on YouTube, and they do tutorials just like the class, and I would follow those. But I want to do 10 paintings this year. 10 or 5. I think I wrote down 5. Um, definitely want to get into that. I don't know. I liked it a lot. I'd never painted before that class. I think I put it on the vlog when I went to the class. It was super fun. I don't know if I posted the vlog. I took the videos, but I don't know if I posted it. Don't know if I posted it because I started doing these live streams instead of editing vlogs. Oh, the vlog was a New Year's resolution, I think. Was it? I think the year I started the vlogs is the year that I was like, this year I'll be on YouTube. I think I do pretty well with New Year's resolutions. Something else was to read 10 books this year. I think this year, oh my gosh, I didn't keep track. I think this year I only read like five, like five novels, not medical books. And that's trash. Like in the entire year, 365 days, I read five books. That is so disappointing. So I want to read more books this year. I raised the number to 10. I think I can definitely read more than 10, but I wanted to be realistic with the goal. Um, I downloaded this app called Libby. They're not sponsored or anything like that, or not sponsoring me or anything like that, but holy shit, I'm in love with them. And I just started using them yesterday. The App Store, the Apple App Store, came up with a list of things that you may need for the new year or whatever like that. There's like this fitness app. There's this app to monitor what you eat, which I think I may download actually. I forgot the name of it. I just reminded myself of it now. And one of the apps was to read more, and it was called Libby, and I'd never heard of it before. As far as I've seen about it since yesterday, it links up with your library. So you put in your library card, and as far as I saw, it's libraries all over the United States. I typed it in my library, and I was currently reading a book called The Thing Around Her Neck, and I typed in that book, and it came up, and I had the option to just read it for free. Guys, this is the only reason why I'm talking about it. If you know who I am, I'm broke and cheap as shit, so it's for free that I can read this book. I was borrowing the book from someone who had already bought it, so because again I'm cheap, and I could read it for free on this app. I don't exactly like ebooks for textbooks, but just chilling on my phone reading a book wasn't too bad. Like yesterday I went to Target, and while I was waiting in the line, I was reading the book, and it was kind of lovely. Not the font wasn't super small or anything like that. I don't know. I liked it. And I love that it's free. So I'm about halfway through that book, and I'm pretty sure I can hammer through more than 10 books with this app, and I'm super excited about it. Um, what else? What else? What else? I'm blanking on these resolutions. I don't think I made a budget resolution, which I should. I still think I spend way credit card bill because I only use a credit card. I don't understand what I'm spending money on. Maybe I'm eating out too much. Resolution. I'm making it right now with you guys. Eating out less. I don't know. I use Expensify. This is another app. I should just call this like the app review, whatever. It's free. Also, not a sponsor of this channel, but I use it to monitor how much I spend. So whenever I buy anything, I add it to. There's like a spot called expenses. I add it to there, and it creates reports. So I report how much I spend weekly. So I made one yesterday for January 1st to the 7th, and I'll keep doing that throughout the year. And it adds it all up for you. So you can just take a quick glance at it, and you can be like, oh, the first week of the year, I spent this much money compared to the last week of the year. You know, I spent that much money. I think it makes sense to do it weekly. Daily sounds ridiculous. Like every day I go to work, I don't spend a dime because I eat at work. I guess I'm spending money with gas, but how can you calculate that? And doing it monthly sounds a bit ridiculous. You'd forget about it. You wouldn't document it. So weekly works for me. Um, Yesterday I spent I think $40. I bought these new athletic stuff in Marshalls because I'm super cheap. Again, I went to Target first to buy these everything that I wanted. And Target's just super expensive. Like I understand Target uh stuff may be better, but goddamn, the price tag. I just couldn't. Like they were selling a one bra for $20, and I was like, I'm too broke for this. I looked at the price and I was like, I really like it, pero I'm broke. Like I have no sort of income. It's a mistake med school students make all the time. You get your loan refund check in a lump sum, which I really think they should organize that better. So all of a sudden in your bank account, depending on how many loans you took out or how much the loan amount was, it's thousands of dollars randomly in your bank account. And you're like, holy shit. So it's like, I don't know, some medical students see that number and they just start spending all willy nilly. And then it runs out, they take out another loan and they do it all over again. So I don't spend money like I have it. Like my savings account, my loan refund check goes right into my savings account. So it looks like I have money. I don't. Why did I go on that rant? Because I don't know. People spend money like they're getting an income. You're basically living off savings and it's lessening every month. So I try to be very cheap. I want to be one of those people that pays off their loans quickly, you know? Just 'cause I don't understand why you'd want to be in debt. I'm already in way more debt than I wanted to be. I've made mistakes, is what I'm saying. And I think my frugality right now is me trying to make up for these mistakes that I've made in the past. But it's not like I'm living like terribly. You know, I have a great apartment in Brooklyn. I drive a car. Like, I don't know. I don't know why that money rant just fell away from me. Anyway, I left Target and I went to Marshalls. This is my point. I bought the bras at Marshalls for half the price. Some athletic stuff. I bought a glassware set. I'm moving, by the way, guys. My apartment, I think I've kept this on the DL from the channel. My apartment, I love the location. I love the building. I love the layout. I love the size of my bedroom, the size of my bathroom, blah, blah, blah. I hate the management. It's the only thing I hate about my apartment is who manages my apartment. The landlord is trash. There's been a lot of construction, or can I call it construction? There's been a lot of work being done in my apartment since I moved in, like since August. The work has not been done yet. I had workers in my apartment yesterday, January 1st, 2019. So the only reason I'm moving is because I hate that. If I could take everything in the building with me, I would do that. I love my bathroom. Oh my God, I love my bathroom. My kitchen is great, so much counter space. It's just the people. So anyway, I'm moving because of that. I just can't handle it, to be honest. Um, my lease is over in August. I'm requesting for my lease to be cut short, or if it's not cut short, then I'm asking for rent credit because I've lived with construction workers since August, just in my apartment, and I hate it. Um, maybe I'll post pictures on my story today of the construction that's been done in my apartment. Literally, I have holes in my ceiling. Literal holes in my bedroom ceiling right now. Like they put a plastic covering over it. There's dust everywhere because they had to drill. I didn't even sleep in my bed last night because I was like, I'm gonna have an asthma attack with all the freaking dust here. So I'm moving, and I bought a glassware set, and I bought a shot glass set. I never had a shot glass set prior to this, so I bought one. It was at Marshalls in the home goods part, so you know it was on clearance, so that's why I bought it. Oh man. Whenever I talk about money, I just laugh at myself because it's like, damn, girl, you are cheap. I will be so frugal with everything except trips. Like I'm willing to drop bank on flights and not hotels. I kind of think it's a waste of money to spend money. I waste of money to spend money on a hotel because you're never there. I'm never there anyway. I'm one of those people. If I go to a different country, I'm gonna explore that country. So really, my hotel room's just holding my bags and giving me a place to shower and sleep, you know. And if I was one of those people that like vacationed and went to a resort, then sure, I understand that. I'm not really one of those people. Or I'd go to a resort for like one day and relax for that one day, and everything else would be like an adventure and exploring the island or country where I'm at or whatever it is. But what I'm saying is, I would jump bank to travel on these things, like a glassware set. I think the glassware set was $8. I'm pretty sure it was $8. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's right. And it was 10 glasses. And I took them out of the thing. They were strong. Like, I liked them. I don't think it was like cheap shit that I was buying. Pero $8. I don't know where this live stream went to. Supposed to talk about New Year's. Went on a rant about money. Oh God. I didn't make a New Year's resolution for academic stuff because my step 2 CS is February 1st. My step 2 CK comp is February 11th, I believe. I believe that's right. Um, I don't. It kind of seems weird to make a New Year's resolution for that because you have to complete it. It's not like you can be like skip it this year. Or I'm making a resolution for a score seemed kind of odd. It's more just like a goal. I wouldn't put it as New Year's resolution. I'm taking my CS in Philadelphia. People have told me that that's not a good idea, but they told me that after I booked it, so that was not helpful. I've heard the Philadelphia one is more difficult, which is kind of bizarre that one location is more difficult than another. Um, I can't imagine how it is more difficult. Different cases, I guess, or maybe the standardized patients give you more of a challenging time. Yeah, you've heard that too. I don't really. I mean, I hope that's not the case. I've been wanting to give. Whoa! Oh, I thought you were saying you're taking CK today. You're doing CK prep today. Nice. I'll be studying today as well. I gotta say, I'm not having the most patient interaction in this rotation, which is disappointing. Yeah, we will all get there, bro. It's so crazy how sometimes medical students are like, "Come on, guys, just push. We can do it. We can do it." And then sometimes medical students in your rotations are so competitive, and I'm like, the majority of us are probably not going into the same specialty. And if it's the same specialty, it's probably not the same state or anything like that. Like it's so crazy when people are really, really like there. You have the fourth elective now. I'm in my fourth year, second elective. Um, it's so crazy when people are like over the top competitive. Like I get it when you want a gun to like get the letter, but like both people can get a letter. You know, four people can get a letter. It's not like it's one letter for four students in the rotation. But it's always funny when you meet that super, super competitive medical student. What is this truck doing? I don't know. That was weird. How long has this been going on? Because I'm almost at the hospital. 18 minutes? Wow, I got here fast. There's no one on the road. Yeah. It's, yeah, like I've heard this. I haven't experienced it. I'm not interviewing this year, but I've heard that that students are still so super competitive during interviews. Like you guys are both in the interview. Like I don't know. I guess that does make sense actually. Never mind. Take it back. It does make sense to be competitive in an interview, especially if they're group interviews. I guess. Yeah. First lesson is good score doesn't guarantee your spot or even specialty. I've learned that, which is so interesting. Um, I guess first year. When do they start talking to you about step? Maybe end of first year. They're always like, "You need the score. You need the score. You need the score. If you don't get the score, you'll never get in." I think the average for internal at the time with the USMLE report or whatever was like man, I want to say 240, but I don't think it was that high. Maybe it was like 230 or something like that. I have friends who killed 247 and I'm researching this year. Oh, are they bad interviewers? Like, why would you get a 240 on step one and step two and still not match? Yeah. So the average for internal at the time was like 230 something. And I know people personally who've gotten less than that who have matched, who are practicing in residency right now. Ooh, this is a close call. There's no one on this road. Can I flip the screen? Guys, where is everybody? Am I the only one going to work today? It is dead. Oh man, I am from Ross. At my hospital, there are a ton of SGU. Ross is like the minority in this hospital. SGU and AUC, American University. Yeah, AUC is the most prominent schools. And it's really just me and two other Ross students who are at this hospital. And we're all in different electives. So it's like one Rossi in each elective. Oh. Why do pedestrians insist on crossing when I have a green light? Like you're trying to get snatched, bro. And especially there's no one on the road. Like you can wait 2 seconds for my car to go by at my green light. It's so crazy. Um, I don't say what hospital I'm at just in case. Occasionally I talk about patients. I always switch up the patient information. Like if it's a male, I say female. If they're 50, I say 60, things like that. If they're Korean, I say Chinese. If they're Puerto Rican, I say Cuban. Like I always switch up the patient information, but I still don't mention my hospital. You may occasionally see a name tag or something. I'm not too anal about stuff like that, but I tend not to like flaunt the hospital that I do rotations at. Um, yeah, I don't park in the employee parking porque I'm cheap. We're mostly around in New York, New Jersey. I think we have a lot of students in New York, New Jersey. We also have a lot of students in Chicago and Florida. Is that a parking spot? California. Oh my God, California has a lot of Rossies. Michigan, Connecticut. I'm trying to think. Georgia, of course, Georgia. We have a lot of students. Um, yeah, Rossies are pretty all over the place along the coast though, west, east, and west coast. Just in Tri City for FM elective. Nice, 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 nice. In the winter, golly, sounds terrible. Ooh, parking spot. Hmm. It's crazy how there's no one on the road. Still parking is ridiculous. Wow, there's 6 people on right now, guys. It's 6:30 in the morning. What are you guys doing? I never expect anybody to come in on these lives. I just expect to record it and people watch it later. The fact that you guys are actually live right now with me is kind of bizarre. Parking spot. Ooh. So I just park in the neighborhoods. There's this house where their walkway is so wide that it looks like a driveway. So this spot is usually open because a lot of people think it's a driveway and they don't take it. I think I'm on the curb. You guys are getting ready for school? Nice, nice, nice. I'm sorry you guys just came on. Like I'm parking, so I'm about to head into El Hospital. I can park right here, right? 15 feet from the hydrant. Is it 15 feet? I've never actually looked that up. I feel like people have just told me and I've been like, all right, okay. I need this. I got my first aid book. Got my notebook. Living that DO rotation life. DO? Like you're a resident? Have fun with morning report, everyone. Dang right. Let's go relieve the night team, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you this afternoon. Bye.